I'm the kind of person who doesn't like to talk about himself.
I'm the kind of person people listen to.
What?
Okay.
I'm the kind of person who puts family before pleasure.
Ready.
Yeah.
I'm the kind of person who'll procrastinate for hours and then suddenly get everything done really fast.
Hard working.
I'm the kind of person who'll suddenly quit my job, sell my house, cash out my bank account, and just take off in my car without having any idea where I'm going. And get there.
Bozeman.
I'm the kind of person who'll punch you right in the face and then be your best friend.
Philadelphia.
There are two kinds of people
Twin
in the
Cities.
world. Those who cause trouble and those who put up with it.
There are two kinds of people in the world. Those who never have enough time and those who have time to kill.
There are two kinds of people in the world. Those who look toward the past and those who look toward the future.
I'm like a cup.
I'm like a book.
I can only
You have
hold
to
so
open me up
much.
to see the real content.
I'm like a magazine. You have to open me up and flip
I'm
through
like
a
a
bunch of
pencil
superficial
sharpener.
junk before you get to the real content.
You know how sometimes the moon is out in the middle of the
Night
day?
shift.
I hate that.
You know how when you're in a long line of cars waiting at a stoplight, you see the light turn green up ahead, but the line doesn't move, and then by the time the line does move, the light's turned red again? I hate that.
You know how sometimes in old songs and hymns they have those lame rhymes like rains and again? I hate that.
I hate it when people don't
I
ask,
hate it
how
when
are
people
you?
ask, how are you? I hate it when people feel strongly about whether other people ask, how are you or not.
Blue.
You know how sometimes it can be raining when the sun's out?
Gray.
I love that.
I can light a match with one hand.
I can put on a glove without using the other hand.
Hamster.
I have a ridge down the middle of the roof of my mouth I can feel with my tongue. Maybe everybody does.
Braces.
I can put on a rubber glove without using the other hand.
Overbite.
Or my teeth.
Whenever you think you've located a specific tooth with your tongue,
Brush.
it always
Floss.
turns out to be one further back when you get in there with your fingers.
Once a day.
Or forward.
A toothpick?
Every time.
What do you think you got fingernails for?
Give me any word and I can
Anytime.
open any dictionary right to the page it's on in one try.
I mean, twice a day.
I can juggle dust.
Color glare.
I used to wonder if green looked the same to everybody.
I used to wonder if popcorn tasted the same to everybody.
Tongue-tied.
It's a good thing skin is waterproof.
Weak stomach.
I'm right-handed, left-armed, left-wristed, right-elbowed, left-shouldered, right-legged, right-footed, left-ankled, right-kneed, left-shinned, left-thighed, right-hipped, right-eyed, left-eyebrowed, left-lower
I'm a
eyelided, right-upper
thin-skinned,
eyelided,
thick-headed,
left-ear, right
high-maintenance,
earlobe, right
low-tolerance,
nostril, left
long-faced,
nipple, right
short-fused,
kidney,
middle-browed,
left lung,
deep-breathing,
right
shallow
testicle,
thinker.
left buttock, upper lip, lower jawed, and right-minded.
Sharp tongue.
I never eat canned goods because traces of the metal seep into the food.
Iron-willed.
I'm overdrawn, undernourished, overjoyed,
Hyperactive.
underaged, overcritical,
I'm
underambitious,
overambitious,
overconfident,
underconfident,
underdressed,
overdressed,
overeager,
undereager,
underemotional,
overweight,
underweight,
underworked,
overpaid,
underpaid,
undersensitive,
oversensitive,
overestimated, overfed, underactive, overprivileged, underqualified, oversexed, undersized, overbearing, understood, overtaxed, undersigned, and underwhelmed.
Procrustean.
There's no such thing as an allergy.
Rag
Dust
strawberries.
There's no such thing as impossible.
B negative.
I only exaggerate facts.
AB negative.
Life is like a box of matches. As you use the matches, you keep putting the burned ones back in the box. So eventually there are more burned matches than good ones, but you keep putting the burned ones back in there
Nutrition.
and keep on looking for good ones anyway.
Sociology.
I never eat dried foods because the natural juices contain all the nutrients.
Flunked out.
There's no such thing as luck.
Dropped out.
I never eat frozen foods because freezing
Chilled
kills
out.
most of the nutrients.
Sometimes I look directly
Burned
into
out.
the sun anyway.
Life is like a bowl of
Correspondence.
unshelled peanuts. You start out eating the
Fresh
nuts and
wrapped.
everything is fine, but you keep putting the old empty shells back in the bowl
bitter
with the
pie.
uneaten nuts until it gets harder and harder to find an uneaten
Research.
one, but you keep on looking anyway.
Certified.
Yeah, reading and studying and everything is fine, but where you
Life
really learn the
experience.
most is from just talking to people.
Licensed.
Sometimes I pass on a hill anyway.
Speeding. Reckless endangerment.
I collect mateless socks.
DUI.
Sometimes I fall asleep with the lights on.
House arrest.
Sometimes I go out and leave the door unlocked and the windows open
and the lights on.
Food cooking, the iron hot, the refrigerator open, the TV blaring, the phone ringing, candles burning, the dog barking, the baby crying, and all the faucets running.
Rain
Flood
damage.
I never eat fresh foods because they're crawling with germs.
Foundation creep.
All the vitamins are in the peel.
Flaking paint.
We have houses and buildings to shelter and protect us on a
Leaking roof.
large communal scale, and clothing to shelter and protect us on a
Garage.
small personal scale. Why isn't there anything in between?
Cardboard.
I never buy toilet paper because you can get it for free in any
Middle of the
public
road.
bathroom.
I don't see why rivers can't have
Cruiser.
four-way intersections just like streets.
Four-door.
I don't wait for red lights if there's no one coming.
Scooter.
I don't wait in line for anything,
Beater.
ever.
Guzzler.
I don't take maybe for an answer.
Beer.
I like to eat pizza while reading.
Rob Roy.
I like to eat pizza while drinking wine, smoking a cigar,
Cola.
chewing gum, watching
wash my
TV,
hair
listening
with
to
bar
music,
soap,
talking
my
on the
clothes and
phone,
shampoo,
soaking in a
and my
bath,
dishes
getting a
with
back
bleach.
rub, and having sex.
Egg cream.
Talking about, or even thinking about, eating
Raw
hair
yolks.
makes me gag.
You know when you eat a chicken, there's that one
You know
long,
when you eat
leaf
chicken,
thin
there are
bone
those
in the
two
drumstick?
small ovals of dark meat at the
Fried.
base of the
I
back
call
that are
that
really
the
tender
noodle
and
bone.
moist. I call those
Roasted.
the hen loins.
Barbecued.
The secret to making really good coffee is to use a
never
really
clean
clean
the
pot.
Pan brewed.
You know when you eat a chicken, there's that one last wing joint that doesn't have any meat on it at all? I don't have a name for that.
Dripped.
I just call it the last wing joint.
Instant.
I have insomnia because
I drink too much coffee because
I have insomnia because
I drink too much coffee because I have insomnia.
I don't see why lemon juice mixed with sugar has any taste at all.
Spike.
I don't see why I can't boil spaghetti, dry it out, boil it
Sauced.
again, dry it out again, boil it again, dry it out again, eat it, and then
Sloshed.
drink a big glass of water.
Drained.
Oh, I guess I can.
The secret to making really good coffee is to bring cold water to a boil very slowly.
Patience.
Boiling
Cold water
freezes
boils faster than hot
cold
water. Bet you didn't know that.
Get it?
Bet you
Yes.
didn't know that in the summer when it's really
haven't
hot,
got
the
all
best
day.
way to stay cool is to drink really hot drinks
July
like tea or
12th.
coffee.
Bet you didn't know that in the spring and fall, the best way to
best
stay
way to stay
lukewarm is to drink really, really
drinks
lukewarm
like
room
tea.
temperature drinks.
If white hot steel touches your skin for
First
just a billionth
time.
of a second, it won't hurt you.
All your dreams happen in the
Fourth
last
child.
2 seconds before you wake up. Bet you didn't know that.
Third
You
grade.
Probably don't know
this,
this,
but
but it takes more energy to
cry
walk
than to
downhill
laugh.
than uphill.
Fifth place.
Microscopic insects and other
Five
parasites
grade.
make up 15% of the average human body's weight.
170.
Bet you didn't know that.
I don't see why so many
56.
animals know how to swim instinctively, but we humans have to learn.
Only one.
There are more bacteria in your mouth than in a pound
About
of
a
horse
trillion.
manure.
I have one toenail that I let grow really long.
What do you know?
Bet you didn't know that.
A nail clipper? What do you think you got teeth for?
I can only sleep on green sheets.
I don't see why I can't just sleep a lot on Saturday and Sunday and then stay up all week.
7:30.
I can't wake up without a shower.
8 o'clock.
Whatever.
I can't work without complete
cigarette.
silence.
40 hours a week.
I can't relax without a drink.
tranquilizer.
3 packs a day.
I can't sleep without a drink.
tranquilizer.
All the time.
All of this country's problems would be solved if we'd cut
Raise
taxes for the rich.
85,000.
Read the papers.
2, 3.
There's only one real threat facing the world today. Environmental devastation.
Sometimes 6.
At first, I was getting
working
drunk
out
about
about 4 or
once
5
a week,
times a
and
week,
then after a few months it was up to
down
3
twice,
times,
and
and
then
then
once,
4 or
until
5,
finally
until
I just
finally I
stopped
just did it
altogether.
every day.
Pretty much.
I'll quit when I'm older.
No, really.
There are 3 things that make life worth living:
Scotch,
sex,
sex,
chickens,
and
and
Mozart.
buttermilk ice cream.
Chocolate.
Just one
Just
more.
one. Let it go to waste. To kill me.
The
longest I've ever gone without sex was 3
I
days.
get some of my best work done at night.
It was torture.
Nothing a little soap and water won't fix.
People shouldn't take
take
sex so
sex more
seriously.
seriously.
Don't want
We
to
only
overdo it on the
use
first
10%
day.
of our brain power.
Just have to
All of our
relax.
problems would be
I
solved
don't
if we
care
could
if your
use
skin
even
is
50%.
crumpled.
But to figure
I
out
get
how to
some of
do
my
that,
best
we'd
work
have to
done
be able
when I
to
have
use
something
at least
hold.
25%.
Just don't think about
The
it.
secret
One
is,
question in
there
life
is no secret.
So what?
You
It
didn't
happens
know
to
that?
everyone.
It's okay.
Except
I can handle
It's
it.
not fair.
I'm not here.
Life is like a stew pot that you put on the stove and leave there simmering all the time, taking out some stew for each meal and adding more water and meat and vegetables and salt once in a while, but never turning off the heat and never completely emptying the pot. So even after 50 years, there are still a few traces, maybe just a few molecules, of your original ingredients in there somewhere.
No, it's not.